Introduction. Without a doubt, if one was asked to imagine modern life without computers, one would be challenged to rethink every aspect of their life to understand whether it would be better or worse. The rapid development of technologies in the contemporary world is associated with multiple positive and negative implications for the life of humanity. Computers not only provide fast and convenient ways of information processing and exchange but also help to automate complete industrial and scientific processes. However, if they were missing from human life today, the whole world system would be completely different, with only manual means of problem-solving limited to human capacities. People would not have been able to achieve all the benefits of progress they have today without the use of computerized technologies. It is argued that modern life without computers would be challenging and underdeveloped due to the key role of computers in science, education, and infrastructure, which are the leading areas for human progress and longevity. Negative implications of the absence of computers for human life. Life without computers would have limited the opportunities for scientific discoveries across multiple academic disciplines. Firstly, the lack of computerized approaches to data processing and new discoveries of species or particles would involve significant time and human effort, still being limited to the level of human knowledge informed by their experience. Secondly, the development of healthcare technology solutions would not be as effective as it is today. Consequently, the mortality of humans would be much higher, significantly jeopardizing the longevity and sustainability of the human race. Thirdly, the scientific findings application to engineering across different areas and industries would be impossible without computers. In such a manner, the solutions for productive and effective engineering would be reliant on human expertise and skills, which have limited capacity in comparison with quantum computers that are capable of simulating and processing voluminous data. Therefore, given the key role of computers in scientific discoveries, healthcare advancement, and engineering, life without them would limit the opportunities for human survival and efficient living. The absence of computers would cause an illiteracy crisis and significantly limit educational opportunities for people. Firstly, the ability to communicate freely and connect with people at a distance would be impossible without computers, which would hinder the quality of information exchange necessary for knowledge advancement and education. Secondly, since computerized technologies today allow for instant access to databases and online resources that help people learn and make daily decisions, the lack of such means would mean the stagnation of human development. Indeed, one uses the internet to learn about the world on a daily basis. Without computers, books and libraries would be the only resource to obtain information, which would slow the pace of learning significantly. Thirdly, the approaches to learning would be limited without computers due to the essential role in the successful preparation of specialists in various fields is the simulation technologies based on artificial intelligence. As stated by Lazar and Panisoara, computers have improved the flexibility of learning processes, which would be impossible without technology. Thus, education and learning would be limited without computerized systems. Without computers in infrastructure management, the daily life of people would be dangerous, and economic development would be hindered. Firstly, computers are used today to automate city traffic lights, which helps make transportation efficient and safe. Without the application of automated regulation of traffic, the mobility of people would be jeopardized, as well as the safety of their movement. Secondly, the current rate and productiveness of manufacturing would be impossible to achieve without the use of computers. Technological solutions help make routine and repetitive, time-consuming processes automated, faster, and with no need for human labor. Without computers, production would be limited to humans' capacities, making it impossible to produce enough materials and products required by contemporary societies. Thirdly, the convenience of managing businesses produced by computers would be hindered without technology since it allows for automatic calculations, financial assessments, and risk prediction. For example, keeping store inventory or processing checkout at a grocery store would be much slower and prone to errors without computers. Therefore, life without computers would be less safe and convenient due to their role in infrastructure management. Conclusion. In summation, Human life today is difficult to imagine without computers since they have become an inevitable and omnipresent tool in every domain of human life, ranging from minor everyday tasks to critical decision-making processes. This essay has been designed to argue that human life would be problematic and insufficiently developed without the use of computerized technologies. In particular, the domain of scientific discoveries would be limited, slowing progress and eliminating the opportunities for improving healthcare or engineering. Education would be insufficient due to the lack of flexible learning methods, inaccessibility of data, and time-consuming specialist preparation. Finally, efficient management of infrastructure would be impossible due to the key role of automation in traffic lights, manufacturing, and inventory keeping. Thus, the lack of computers would have a systematic negative impact on the developmental opportunities of humanity. Everything you need for studies, essay samples, writing tools, and tips, you can find at studycorgi.com.